All right, this is video 2 on micron, on how fast does it take to reach 500 microns, video number 2. So when we stopped, I restarted the timer on this because it went to 30 minutes and stopped. And then I told you I turned off the vacuum so we can watch the vacuum decay. Well, as you can see, here's 18 minutes, 19 minutes. We're coming up on 20 minutes of vacuum decay, and you can see it stopped roughly at 766 microns. That's where it has stopped. So that is not 500 microns. After 30 minutes of vacuum, it's still not, when it decays up, it's above 500 microns. So let's go for some more vacuum. And I just finished lunch, and let's keep going. There we go. I'm turning it on. Vacuum is just opened up to the compressor, and you can see it follow. There it goes. Now, ideally, they don't have coolant back in here, so I didn't have the engine started. But you want to start the engine, and you want to warm up the engine. And it's best if you have your gauges, your hoses outside. You close the hood, because you trap all the engine heat from the catalytic converter, the engine, the radiator, and it heats up all the lines. You could put the inside in like defrost and heat mode, and what you can do is, you know, the coolant gets up to 180 degrees or so, 90, it depends on the car. And you close up the car, you put it in defrost, you heat it up. Well, what does that do? When it's in heat, it heats up the cabin, so the inside of the car will be 100 degrees. And then it'll take that 100 degrees through the recycle mode. You put it on recycle mode, and it'll go across the evaporator, because supposedly the air conditioning should be running to remove humidity. Then it takes that cold, dry air and puts it across the heater core. Now it's hot, dry air with even a lower humidity because you heated it up. And now when it comes on the inside of the windshield, it removes water really good. But in this case, you don't have air conditioning. You're just drawing it under a vacuum. And what's happening is you're putting that hot, recycled air, and you're heating up the oil inside the evaporator to help it flash off and just explode the moisture out of the oil that has penetrated into the pores of even the metal while you have it under a deep vacuum. And you can see where we're going right here. And I got to get this thing started. It's been well over an hour. Me trying to make videos really makes this go really long. And I took lunch and everything like that. And then I stopped it for a while. I should have been on the vacuum this whole time. But because I wanted to prove a point to you guys, show you how long does it really take to get the 500 microns. And you can see right here where I turned it on, right at the 20-minute mark. So it was off in vacuum decay for 20 minutes. It was on vacuum for 30 minutes before. And you're seeing 1, 2, or 2 minutes in the vacuum right now. And we'll keep going for a while. I'm going to get ready to fill this car up, and we'll be back. See you guys in a little bit. This is video, I think I said 2. I don't know. You guys keep track.